Hello and welcome everyone that can't see us because the combat cam's not blocked. Welcome to Accidental Heroes, the worst streamers maybe in New Zealand. It's just me though, because I can, anyway. If it's your first time and you enjoy the content, please hit follow. If you want to catch up on all the rest of the past episodes, this is episode 13?
Yes.
Yes, 13. They're on YouTube, except for maybe the last one. I can't remember if I... Look, it's a hard job, man.
No, I don't think you've uploaded the last one.
I don't... Okay, I haven't uploaded the last one. I'm sorry. Very sorry. But, yeah, you can watch the majority of them on YouTube. The link is down from Twitch. Please, when you go to the YouTube, hit the subscribe thing, because then we can get a vanity URL, and then we don't have to be like, our YouTube URL is youtube.com/YX3750. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Damal or Claire is not here tonight, so Shay is going to do the recap because he's a sexy man.
Sexy man recap away. As the rest of the party camps down for the night with the band of mercenaries that they have been put in charge of, Urbag settles comfortably into his orc hut while Aisha enjoys a sleepover with Fiora, where they giggle and share secrets until the late hours of the night. In the morning, Aisha is given the gift of a carved wooden robin by a blushing Fiora Green and asked to inform the bird when they have found Eleanor Maxon. She says that the magical wooden bird will fetch her so that she can help the heroes with their quest. I can't read. I'm terrible at reading.
I told you, double spacing, man.
That would help. Meanwhile, Tibber Maxwell informs Urbag that he is willing to negotiate with the prissy princess, Sasha, and requests he summon her and the rest of the band of those sourpusses who were so rude towards his hospitality the evening before. Upon receiving word from Urbag, Sasha sends John to the Orc Warband to let him know the negotiations are underway and she will do all she can for their people. Sasha rides with Damal and the mercenaries to deal with Tibon in the Orc village. On arrival, they get straight to business. Tibbon intends to avoid more violence and agrees to free the orc villagers unto Sasha's care under 2 conditions. The first being that the orcs leave and never return, and harm no one unless intact on their way out, until they are beyond the boundaries of Bandit's Rest. The second is that Sasha and the party are honour bound to help complete a service when called upon by Tibbon and his group of sellswords, with the proviso that it wouldn't be anything outside of the work the party would normally be willing to do. Despite suspecting that this was most certainly a trick with a high price to pay, Sasha still agrees with the terms, as she weighs the cost of the whole village and worth of the orcs' lives to be worth more than her own honour and pride. A deal is written up and signed and witnessed by both parties before peacefully parting ways. An hour later, after Tibbon and his sellswords have left, the orc warband return to the village to mourn their dead and help tend to their wounded, and get prepared to make their long journey east to Virtus Aquatis. Unknown to the rest of the heroes, the mighty presence of Sir Timot appears before Sasha and offers her a boon for her mercy in saving the orcs. Sasha accepts the divine gift, but appears in her heart to not fully be into it. Perhaps a sign of the cracks forming in her blind faith. The party begins to head back to the main mercenary group to report to Captain Dusk when Damal notice a black tidal wave of darkness crashing through the forest towards the party, who were again unaware. This time, as they are sucked into the darkness, they also feel difficulty breathing that Damal felt before, finding themselves in another strange forest. Damal and Urbag argue about the strange occurrence happening yet again, with neither knowing what caused it, but blaming each other to be at fault. Sensibly, Aisha decides to scout the area, while John and Stasha stand helplessly looking visibly tense as they remember what happened last time they were sucked into one of these dark, unseen voids. With Aisha and Damal's guidance, they follow some tracks and the smell of cooking to a cave, where some hungry dire wolves reside outside. Damal converses with them in animal speak before Sasha feeds them some of her rations and states that they mean no harm. The heroes are allowed to pass and travel deeper into the warmly lit den, into the cave, while John stands guard outside. Heading down the tunnel, they come across a warmly lit den where Goblin family have set a table for themselves and their human child friend. Unable to speak goblin tongue, the heroes struggle to converse with the goblins until they are able to get the girl child, Ellie, to converse on their behalf. After indicating their peaceful intentions, they are welcome to share their meal with the goblin family. Urbag performs a song for everyone that impresses the children. As the dinner nears its end, Ellie's eyes glow mysteriously, and she runs off in a trance. The goblins start screaming in a panic, and Aisha and Damal chase after Ellie, finding their progress slowed by a slime-covered tunnel. Aisha summons an air elemental to go after and restrain the child from further danger. Urbag remembers he has a spell that enables him to magically communicate and is able to understand the goblins, and they say that Ellie is headed off towards certain danger. Urbag and Sasha sprint off to help Aisha and Damal. Along the way, curiosity gets the better of Damal, and she decides to lick some of the slime that covers the tunnel. After concluding that it is secreted by some sort of creature, there is instant regret. As as she contracts a disease that makes her unable to breathe unless she is breathing in water, like a fish. Entering a large cavern, the rest of the party catch up to their air elemental, and it is seen holding Ellie back from a dark pool of water. There is a commotion whereupon the side of the cavern wall crumbles, and some Durgal dwarves stumble in screaming as they are pursued and attacked by driders. There is then a terrible creature rises out of the dark water, resembling a large slimy eel with a lamprey-like mouth filled with serrated teeth. It begins to approach the child Ellie. All hell has broken loose. how will the party avoid conflict this time? Who will survive this encounter? Will Damal be killed by her curiosity?
Holy
Was
fucking Jesus!
Was the last session 16 hours?
That was a
long?
lot of words.
There
That
were
was-
a lot of things happened.
A
during
lot of
this
things
session.
happened.
Yes.
It was not actually that long, but it
My
was just
mouth
like bang,
hurts.
bang, bang.
It was
Yeah,
actually
there were
it was
things happening.
it was a shorter session than
Yeah.
normal, but we did more things.
So, welcome everybody
Progress
to
the
our monthly Dungeons and Dragons game. This is episode 13 because I
Month-
realized we're on 13 episodes and it's just been this year.
Hey,
The title,
look, COVID was a thing.
COVID was a thing, yes. We were lucky though, we got to get together quite fast after it started. Episode 13, Terror Beneath the Surface. And we will actually start with the Paladin John, who was napping under a tree outside the caves. You are roused from your nap, comfortable, restful sleep, I guess. And you hear commotions from within the depths of the cave. So you're standing at the entrance of a cave. You know that the front part is guarded by dire wolves, and some dire wolves have allowed the rest of your party to pass through because they were bribed by food. So you don't feel any danger from these animals. They seem to be full, although a little bit agitated by some sounds going on within the depths of the cave. So you hear running sounds, perhaps the clash of weapons. You hear someone gasping for breath. What do you wish to do, Paladin John?
Oh, John thinks to himself.
Then he might
What,
go
what,
back
what
to
have these guys been doing all this time? I mean, we've got a job to do.
They have left you out here for a couple of hours. At least
Yeah, I
2
mean,
hours.
what have they been doing? I mean, it's time to go. He'll reluctantly into the cave and just to investigate what's going on.
Would you say meander? Is that a word?
Does
you
John
do?
have dark vision?
He does 60 feet.
John has dark vision. Is John going to light up his weapon, or is he just going to stroll in the dark?
No, he's pretty comfortable with his dark vision.
No, you see everything as dim light, not like regular light.
Well, I do have light as a cantrip, so I can just.
I thought his weapon glows.
Yeah,
When he holds it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you're not.
No, yeah, I'll use the light spell.
Walking into the tunnels with your light spell, so it's all brightened up. The direwolves obviously let you pass. They have no intent of messing with you. It'll be like trying to open a tin can without a can opener.
Can I
Isn't that what you meant to do with it?
Without a can
Oh, what
opener.
no, you said.
can I pet one of them?
You can.
I pet.
It shyly kind of accepts your pet in fear.
Oh,
Clunk, 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 paladin glove.
The dial's just like
me.
maybe I accidentally like
fucking.
punch it or something. I don't know.
Eventually, you come to a
accidentally
fork,
Punch it.
and
Roll a net one and patting.
you come to a left-right fork. On the left, you see that the tunnel is kind of moist and slimy.
I thought it was the right.
No, the right tunnel leads to
The right tunnel was
the
good tunnel.
goblin den, and the left tunnel leads to like a moist and slimy tunnel. However, you can see movement there, and you kind of squint because with your light source, you can kind of make out the mouse shape, and she seems to be struggling with something, maybe about 30 feet away of you.
Down which tunnel?
The left tunnel.
Can I do a perception to see where I can hear where the sounds are coming from?
You can. It will not be too hard because most of it is coming down from the left tunnel, and you easily determine that the noises are coming down from the left tunnel. You even hear the voices and shouts of some of your party mates.
Okay. So I'll head down the left tunnel
Okay.
then.
You head down the left tunnel. Eventually, you come to the mall, and a strange sight greets your eyes. She seems to be shoving her face into her water skin. So,
Open.
because it's not a transparent water skin or bottle, whatever it is, she's just buried her face there, and you have no idea why she's doing this. Like, you've never seen strange customs such as this, although you have not much idea of the drow culture. So,
What kind of check would I need to do to try and understand what she might be doing?
we will say you can make an insight check. Investigation will take too long, but insight check.
All right.
Is that a nat one?
There is a net one. You just think that she seems to be very, very, very thirsty, and she's dying of thirst.
Okay, I'll move on past it then.
You're the only
We'll move on faster.
you're the one person that can save her.
No, he can.
No, he has lay on hands.
Yeah, but I thought he is. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah, you're
she's
probably-
didn't know I
just
did.
really thirsty.
I didn't
I don't know what.
To your observation, she's just very thirsty. She obviously knows that you've walked past, so she kind of just waves you. You're not sure whether she's trying to get your attention or like waving you onward. So you assume it's onward. And we'll start John at the edge of the map, so you can put him like there somewhere. While Damal kind of struggles to breathe.
guys,
And Damal.
what's
Okay,
going on? How
for the rest of
far
you,
the run?
like we reminded, the little child has run off by herself, followed closely by the air elemental who could move faster than the rest of you. The air elemental is holding the child within itself, so it's preventing her from moving in a trance towards a large fish-like amphibious creature who has risen from the stagnant water. The only light that you can see in this tunnel is the one currently, aside from John. Sasha, I believe, has casted a light spell going
There's
in.
a lantern.
Has a lantern. Sasha has a lantern. So the three of you are there. On the other side of the cavern, you see that the cave suddenly busts through and four dwarves kind of stumble out. There were more, but we'll say some of them died. Followed closely by a couple of driders. Half spider, bottom half, and the top half drow. And from your guess or your knowledge, we'll say through maybe talking to Damal, you know that these things are very evil. They are obviously natural enemies to most things that live in the Underdark, which is the underground world of deep dwarves, which is what these guys are, and the drow, and whatever other monster that lives underground. With that, we get everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck. I knew he was going to do that.
Yes.
12 for me and
Red dice it is.
So we'll get highest to lowest.
I think 21 for the air elemental.
Okay, so
What's the modifier?
Your initiative right there.
it'll be
Right.
initiative modifier.
Good.
Be at the end.
Yeah, I've got
Just-
4, so probably
Okay, so
towards the
anyone
end.
got having 12.
Yeah, 24.
Your elemental was
21.
1. So actually, Urban will go before the elemental.
You?
Not me.
No, what's your turn?
6.
A
Okay.
6, you will go before John.
I got 12 on Aisha.
Aisha will go before Sasha. And dwarfs.
I have a question. The
Yes.
slime.
The slime ends around here, so after this point it doesn't impede movement, but from here to here it costs half. It reduces the speed by half.
Okay. And then we didn't see what happened to Damal.
You
No.
did not. Only John has seen what happened to Dma, but that is his interpretation of it.
She's just really thirsty.
No, I went on ahead.
No,
she
you
stopped
guys went on
and-
ahead.
Oh yeah,
The mouse
she
stopped.
stopped.
Yes, she stopped.
Yeah, she stopped.
By the way, your strat thing is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
I got the Curse of Strahd.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like a source book, but the undead
No, adventure
vampire. Oh, it's adventure book.
Yeah. I want to play it someday.
Undead.
One
we
thing I
haven't
would-
even done.
Yeah, Baldur's
Everyone is
Gate.
here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was one thing I was disappointed out of the whole box. Everything in there is great except for one thing. The book is softback.
Oh, it's not a hard.
Yeah, see,
Really?
yeah.
Ah,
But everything else of it is great.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they
I'm
put
now
a soft
only
book in?
yeah. I'm only 2 books away of completing the official D&D library for 5th
Oh, wow.
edition.
But now you have to buy a hard cover.
Yeah, if I can find a hard copy of Curse of Strahd, I will. But until then,
Are all the rest hardcover?
yeah, everything else
Everything
is hard,
else will be hardcover.
except for the box sets. But those are starter stuff. Anyway.
Aside from the slime ending, like where you guys are, so you guys are fine.
Yeah.
These things are pillars of rock that
Yeah.
extend from the floor to the ceiling, so you can't go over them.
Oh, I should
They do
the thing
kind of
where I
block
change it
things.
to this one.
Line side.
Geological term is a column.
This is stagnant water. The pool actually extends further out, but obviously we won't do that. Like it's not just that.
Okay,
It extends
just
further out.
corner.
And you don't know how deep it is.
We don't know how deep it is.
Yes,
it's
you do
probably-
not know how deep it is.
If only somebody could breathe underwater.
And explore.
Yeah.
Alright, the thing that goes first will hold their action for
The
something.
thing that goes
Action
first.
Then
someone
Urbag
got
is second.
Someone got more than 24?
Yep.
Holy shit, that's impressive.
Urbag.
There are some things
goes
that have
first.
set initiative.
Yes, especially when they are in their lairs.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 Batman.
Oh.
So this is still in this void
We're in the past.
area, right?
Well, you think? Well, Aisha thinks you're in the past.
Yeah.
We'll
But we're still not in
slowly
the
reveal. Yeah,
current real world.
you're not in your current time as Aisha believes or
No, it's
place
gonna be beyond that.
Yeah.
because you've been shifted.
I remember I
There's
did
a
ask.
reason.
I forgot to play. I did
Yeah.
ask for a name of a nearby place.
Yeah,
didn't
you
I?
did. It was like Willowdale or
Yeah.
something like that. So you kind of know which part of the world you're in.
I don't know if we're metagaming to straightly assume Ellie is Eleanor, so I'm gonna hold that on the
You
pen.
can, like I said, there's nothing. Like I'm not gonna stop you guys from making your guesses or assumptions. That you're meant to figure things out.
Yeah.
Like, again, you don't even know what the main enemy is
You know what?
and who you're really working
Alright,
for.
so
Urbag.
Urbag is amazing
Urbag is amazing.
because even after the discussion last week about stuff and all things,
Yes.
what's the casting distance on that thing? Where is it?
Ages.
It's ages, right? It's like 600 million feet.
Seems legit.
60. So how far away from it am I?
You're like 25.
What?
25 feet?
No, what? You're
you're
well
over
over
there.
60.
Okay.
You gotta move in first.
Yeah, you
So-
have to move in. Oh, it depends on what you're targeting as well.
Anything, I think he's well over 60.
60 gets to about there.
But then you gotta account for some diagonals.
Am I near the lamprey type thing?
It's there.
You gotta go a little bit. So
25 is your walk?
5, 15,
35 is my
20, 30,
You can walk to there.
35,
that obscure
40,
though?
45. If
Uh,
you get to
depends
here,
on what
you'll be in
spell he's
range
using.
of that guy.
If it needs line of sight, then yes, it would block. But
Yeah,
if he's
give me to
standing
the
there,
thing.
he's fine. Especially.
there.
So, what
So
are you
yeah.
doing?
So he moved here. I'll go put him in range, and whatever spell he's planning on casting.
am casting polymorph.
You are casting a polymorph.
Yeah.
At the library.
Yeah.
What is the saving throw against your polymorph?
Lots. It's not on that page.
Also, what's the stat?
It's on your character sheet.
Is it on my character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Under the spell stuff.
16
On
on.
wisdom, con, intelligence.
That's a good question,
Oh.
Kevin.
Wisdom.
Would probably be wisdom.
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 I have passed,
Holy sweet bejesus.
but I'm wasting my high rolls.
Okay.
Cry.
Elemental.
Yeah, I start crying.
That's
So it's one
Well,
of those things that doesn't go after you. It's
no, it has its own initiative, but listen to my command. My most recent command to it, if I remember correctly, was just get it away from the water.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess it'll keep pulling it away from the water.
Yep. Make a strength check. I guess the girl will try doing it.
Yep.
Opposed.
13.
You are unable to move, like from that spot.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing else.
That'll be its action. So yeah.
All right. The dwarfs. One of them will nominate
Standing pretty high.
that guy.
Yeah, that
Oh.
guy.
Yeah, that guy as the leader, and he
Yeah, that guy.
inspires his entire group, and they all take attacks against the front
Trying
driver.
to go the dwarves. Go dwarves, go.
Dwarfs.
The bad dwarf.
I don't give a shit.
Two of them hit with their hammers
Oh, yeah.
and
At the
damage
moment,
one
The
of the
enemy
riders.
of my enemy is my friend. Smack them bitch up.
They're not gonna move. He will move closer though. This is his action, and the Driders walk in. So that one is going to attack the redhead. That one's gonna attack the leader. the third Drider kind of squeezes in there.
The Drider Scarab.
The Drider Scarab.
It's probably the most accurate since it has the closest to the appropriate legs.
I feel like
Weapons
it
we
needs,
have.
you know, those like stretchy men that you used to have.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like,
the one
they
you
just-
slap on things.
Yeah. I think it needs one of those riding it, and then it'll be perfect.
Oh, they just have
Or
long
possibly
swords.
like run on
Alright, their long swords cut into the two, but they do not like take them down. So it causes wounds, but not so grievous.
Not so grievous.
Not so grievous, not
No.
life threatening at the moment. Aisha, your go.
I have line of sight to that thing, right? Yeah.
Yes, we'll say you do.
Yeah, and I can ignore cover so he doesn't bother me at all because of sharpshooter.
Sure.
Plus, I'm significantly shorter than you.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, okay, so I guess I'll take 2 shots at the big thing because like, I don't really care about them, but that thing, looking at her,
Mm-hmm.
gotta kill it. I will take a -5 penalty to sharpshooter power attack it. Okay, so 2 shots. Wait, do I have any other bonus actions for this thing? Yes, I think I do. I have a.
Do it.
Is this? Yep. Is it within 60 feet? No, I gotta move to here for 60 feet. Yep. Okay. I'll designate it my prey,
Uh-huh.
and then I shoot it twice.
Roll.
18 and 20.
The 20 hits, the 18 doesn't.
Wow.
Okay.
Can I figure out its number?
20 or 19 right now. Plus that, and so let's probably let me add an extra. Okay, so that is 29 damage.
29. Any special effects or just magical piercing?
Right now it's just magical piercing. I will actually
Yeah.
put.
If there's some sort of element,
After I hit-
let me know.
Yeah, I'll make it a shadow armor, shadow arrow.
Who's earthquaking?
That'll probably be me. So it does psychic damage, and then he needs to do a
Okay. Is that an actual earthquake? Because that'd be sick.
Okay.
It's the same for the second.
Wait. Okay. 12 psychic damage.
Yep.
And then has to do a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom DC 14. It passes.
Okay, that's fine then.
Alright, it has taken damage. You are not sure, based on your distance, how badly you have wounded it, but you have definitely hit it once with your arrow.
That's it.
Sasha.
We'll move forward.
At that stage, make an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck all. Intelligence.
The DM cackles
The
to
DM
himself.
cackles.
6.
A 6 gets
Wait,
you
what?
nothing.
6 total?
Saving throw +0. Dice roll 6.
Wow.
Total
An
6.
angry-looking magma creature rises at your feet.
Yeah,
What
magma
the
creature.
fuck?
And then it shifts in form and forms a cage around you.
I am caged.
You want what, that square or that square? That
Doesn't
square.
matter. I am
And you are caged.
What the shit?
Please take 8 points of fire damage.
Sasha refuses to take 8 points of damage. and
Unfortunately, you
says,
have. But you
and
may
since she will take 8
continue
points.
what you were going to do.
am I restricted in any way?
You're caged.
Well,
Oh,
you
no,
are
they're
currently
different- they're different.
caged.
Oh, like
The-
constrained.
Yeah, like
Yes.
restrained or grappled.
You are not grappled in any way. You're just trapped within a cage.
So you
of
can move
magma.
inside the
Of-
thing.
10. Yeah.
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 Dimensions 10.
It seems like a
Yeah.
good spot to die again.
Yes.
Sasha will cast Banishment at the eel.
Indeed, you may cast banishment. What is the saving throw?
The saving throw is on the character sheet. That is a saving throw of 15.
On the wisdom?
I believe so.
Yeah, it passes.
Why? Why?
Because it's
Why
wisdom.
is it
its
so
wisdom and
wise?
intelligence bonuses are very high.
What have you done, Kevin?
It is very high. It's considered a boss monster.
Sorry, it's a charisma.
It's a legendary
charisma
monster.
saving throw.
It's a charisma saving throw.
That number. Well, what's the charisma bonus?
It doesn't have a charisma bonus, but outright on the die, it beats your thing.
Fair enough.
That is the end of Sasha's turn.
That is the end of Sasha's
That
turn.
is the end of Sasha's turn. Next, we are. So because it triggered there, I guess it will go here. And it does. 20.
Don't do it, Kevin.
Of course he's gonna do it.
Yeah. Is the elemental immune to psychic effects in any way?
Depends on what you mean by that. Like,
Psychic damage.
it's not. No, it has no defense against psychic damage, but it has. Yeah,
The elemental
there's certain conditions it's immune to, but not psychic.
feels
specific.
the aboleth, which I'll just reveal its name, psychic rage, and must make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
I got a 14.
It got a 14. It is taking psychic damage of.
So it's called an aboleth.
Yeah, it's a legendary monster.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
22.
Very bad.
I have kind of altered it a little bit.
Like I did the Kraken.
Yeah, like you did the Kraken. Although I think the Kraken was an unwinnable fight.
Nope. It was winnable. It was just fucking impossible.
It's winnable, but impossible.
So yeah, 22 psychic.
It was
Yeah.
Done. It is now Eric's turn.
attacks.
What about John?
Oh, damn, yes, John. Sorry.
You exist.
Yeah.
After Sasha, yes.
I acknowledge you.
I too acknowledge you.
Smite it.
That fills me with confidence.
Smite it all.
What can John see from a
You can literally see him.
Oh, so he's not in a tunnel anymore, is he?
No, there's the entrance.
No, there's an entrance there. So you can literally see things going on.
Oh, I've got no beef with this guy.
He's taking the little girl we're protecting.
He knows none of this.
He knows none of this.
Oh, you're right.
He's never met the... he's never met...
You do see Sasha in a cage.
I'm
You
gonna.
see Sasha in a cage of lava and magma. You see a strange elemental
Oh, no,
constraining...
this
Do
is
I-
the same elemental that saved him from the Kraken.
It is.
Yes.
When you were drowning in the water and you were heavy
Did the
armor.
elemental save him?
Yeah, I had him
Yeah.
carry.
Sure, it's the same elemental but it is
Okay, but
around
you had like a
child.
love relationship with it.
Can I get?
I don't know if your
Actual-
character
actual-
hates dark dwarfs and
Oh, he doesn't give a shit about these
half
guys.
dwarfs. Okay, but you can.
He
Yeah, you can.
He's a pillar in a way.
Yeah.
he.
But
Well, you can see Raveling, so you probably don't like that thing.
What? Why?
I'll show you what it looks
No,
like.
I mean,
Because it's evil?
but John doesn't know that.
I thought John had like passive, you're evil skills.
he has to actually activate them.
Like a
No.
ability that's detect good or evil.
No, I didn't remember
Yeah,
the spell.
This is this thing popping out of water.
Huh.
So it depends on how John would feel upon seeing such a thing.
I think we just want to get out of here and just get on with our business. So he's just gonna wander over to Sasha.
Okay, so the first 2 steps you take will be at half speed, and then everything else is normal.
So that's what, like,
So that counts as
10.
10, 20, and then now you just go 5, 5,
So that's 30. That's 35.
35.
That's 30.
That's good there. Can I just whack the? Can I draw my weapon and just whack the magma?
Okay, so here's the thing. I need to back
Do
it
it.
up a little bit. Only for John, you actually don't see any magma around Sasha. She's acting like a mime, where she feels like there's a wall of magma, but you see nothing. The rest of you also see nothing.
I'm just gonna say something to Sasha. Say, Sasha, what's going on?
So Sasha's acting like she's constrained in a cage of magma
Like, hot.
that
hot.
only she can see. And she's hot and she feels like she's burning. But you see nothing.
I say, Sasha, let these other guys and just get out of here.
So an
What-
aboleth
what-
is an angry psychic monster.
Yeah.
That's just your move.
Yeah, no, that's what.
Oh, you can say those words. You still have an action if you want.
Ah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Those words will not impact your action.
I don't really have any actions that I want to take. I'll just grab Sasha. I want to try and grab her. And,
You can.
Yep.
Okay. I grab it.
I'm confused by what she's doing.
Yes, you are.
So I just reach out and grab her and try
That's
to
an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Alright.
And I kind
How
of like.
does grabbing her work?
I
Athletics
just kind of want to
check,
like.
Opposed athletics check.
No,
Okay.
not like a grapple, but it's kind of like a
It's just gonna
grab just to like.
Yeah.
So
shake
make an
her out of it.
athletics check and make your athletics check. From Sasha's point of view, John is trying to grab you and pull you against the flaming, fiery bars of this magma cage that you're in.
Athletics.
Come at me, bitch.
Oh, sweet. 15.
You still fail. 19.
Oh.
19. He manages to grab you. What? Does he fail or pass?
No, I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Okay. He manages to grab you and pull you close to the bars, but you prove to be strong enough to kind of resist getting your face smashed into the fire and burned. So you have resisted John's pull. Back to the start. Urbag.
Did Sasha respond to what I said?
Well-
Not in the 6 seconds that she said.
She heard what you say. It's up to her what she wants to respond on her turn.
Okay.
But again, like I said, from her perception, you're trying to pull her against the bars of a flaming magma cage. Urbag, go.
I try the same thing.
pull her out of the.
No, polymorph.
Ah, then you gotta move here to get line of sight.
Yes.
Polymorph on the thing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What was the
I'm a
wisdom throw?
legendary
Wisdom, 16.
monster.
Well, I did warn that the intelligence and wisdom were its thing. What was the number?
16.
16, I pass. You can still move more if you want.
Get caught too.
No, I'm not getting caught in your shit.
But you see nothing there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I move.
You've moved 10 feet so far.
You only moved in.
So I want to move to next to the air elemental as
That's-
close as can.
That's your path?
No.
That's the most direct path.
Go through John.
What?
What?
So you're
What?
moving extra? So
Yeah.
Do you stand on my head?
okay, that you move
You
25
can go
feet.
like between your legs. He is tiny enough. Yeah. What do you wish to do? Oh, you can't. You've already taken an action.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alright, next we go elemental.
It will continue to pull Ellie back into the safety of the tunnel.
Okay.
Can I assist?
13. No, that's an action.
It's an action, so the pool can't. What's the total?
13.
You successfully move her
So,
2 squares.
But I
In
normally
the
grab it
direction-
as a half movement.
Or is it half movement?
Yeah, you move half if you successfully drag someone.
So what's your movement?
For the elemental, 90.
Okay.
Oh.
So 10, 20, and he can squeeze through. Yeah, elemental.
With the guy?
Yeah, well, so long as the squeezing area is not smaller than this one.
Okay.
So my elemental can go as thin as 1 inch. So he end up like over here.
It costs like twice as much to
He's
move.
hovering.
Not if it's
Flying.
floating above.
Oh,
the-
Yeah. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
But it
You
was-
just hide them in that cave area.
Didn't you say it was half?
I'm counting them double for every square. So up to 90. So 9 squares if I count it all as double. I'm just gonna hold her there.
Kevin, he's calculating.
Now, I'm just seeing what that thing can do from there.
Rules lawyering.
Summons the second monster.
I summoned the second legendary monster. I hate this group and I want this shit to be over so I can do something else on Thursday night.
Teleports.
If we ever TPK, I would love to start running some adventure, like official
Oh
adventures.
man, 100%. Like, I'm down.
This is not gonna
to-
TPK you. This is not even like hard enough to TPK you. If you got a fight at the village, that might have done it. Because the village fight was actually harder than this one.
Yeah,
if
but
you had gotten in a fight.
we charismatically circumvented a fight.
Yes, you did, which is fine. I expected you to fight, but if
Yeah.
you managed to circumvent, you circumvent. The dwarves kind of pile on to, like, these 3 attack that one. The leader attacks the purple Strider.
The purple monster that has been used before as other monsters
The purple monster is most used.
Yeah, the most used, and the bear, I think. And those Driders take some more damage.
What was the purple monster last used for? Was it that like that,
Those demon hunter thingies.
Yeah,
they
the
keep going
demon-
invisible.
that's
invisible
right.
things.
Yeah. A wild evening in Z appears on the stream.
The terrible Driders take their swing, and this one downs one of the dwarfs, so it is now dead. We'll put dead corpses there, and it shifts over to here to let its friend in. This one attacks the leader. It does a little bit of damage, and it moves here, taking an attack opportunity, which it doesn't hit. So one dark dwarf is dead. Aisha, it is your go.
Guess I will move here to shoot at the aboleth again. Oh, actually,
There's been a request to cast a magic missile.
is anyone even capable of that?
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone can.
Could be, but
Oh, this is an action. Okay.
As you enter that square,
Yeah.
make an intelligence saving throw.
18.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
You may continue with your actions.
I want to use my action to use Hunter's Sense, targeting the aboleth, so that I immediately learned if it has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. If it has protection from divination magic, I just sense it has none of those. So what is damage resistances?
It is resistant to psychic,
Yeah.
resistant to fire,
Yeah.
what,
Any immunities?
no immunities,
Any vulnerabilities?
no vulnerabilities that I can see. Oh, it's also immune to poison.
Okay, so I don't use psychic, poison, fire, and
Psychic, poison, fire. That's
okay,
it.
don't use those on it, and then I shoot it with some arrows.
You may.
I had to actually use my action surge for that because that was an action to do that. Okay, sharpshooter shots. Boom. That's a miss, and this is a 24, which will definitely hit.
24 definitely hits.
Hello, friend Mulder.
That is 30 damage.
Yes,
30 damage.
It's resistant to magic missiles. Yeah, that's why we're not using it.
I don't want to use that. Yep, that is all.
Your arrow
Oh, wait.
pierces its
Actually,
thick.
okay, check them.
Um,
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's actually in range. The shot that missed can ricochet.
The shot that missed can ricochet.
Yeah.
What's the range of the ricochet?
30 feet of the target I shot at.
Is it another attack roll?
Yes.
It has to be a disadvantage because you can't see the secondary target. I looked it up.
I can actually see them.
Oh, so you're shooting these guys?
I can shoot them.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, I can shoot them. I don't really care.
Nominate your target. Yeah, you just nominate your target. That's fine.
And
Yeah, just
let's see,
nominate your
the one I
target.
can definitely see will be these two. So let's just
Okay.
shoot that one.
Okay, so you're shooting that dark dwarf.
Yeah, I don't care about them. To be honest, everything other than the girl in this thing should die. They're all evil.
Make an
Screw
attack roll.
them.
It's fine.
they could have been our allies. Just because their race is evil doesn't mean they're evil.
Yeah.
That's racial profiling.
My character is a tiefling. She lives in being racially profiled.
Wow.
As a human, I am
As-
fair.
As a human.
Anyway, it missed anyway, so it just would have flown right over them.
Yeah, because humans have never racially
No,
profiled
no,
anyone.
yeah.
Not in this adventure.
At some
Yeah,
point in
that's it.
adventure, later on, obviously, I would like to remind everyone to remember this conversation of racial profiling, and we'll see how that plays in because it matters.
Wait, what?
It matters. This
It's part of the
matters.
story,
It is actually the
Have you
foundation
not
of this.
figured it out yet?
No.
There are many racist things happening in this adventure.
Yeah, like the orc thing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's a
And-
orc thing.
and all the
There's
other
a
things
drow
that have happened.
thing.
the goblin thing.
There's a goblin thing. Okay, so that was your turn.
Yeah, we didn't attack the goblins.
You have moved. You attack. Sasha, your go.
Same thing. Banishment. Banish.
Banish, banish.
Banish. Christmas saving throw.
It will pass.
No, it won't.
What? Why?
Because I said so.
I mean,
You can do that?
I have that power.
The fiery cage continues to burn at your flesh, heating up your metal armor. Take 11 points of damage.
I take 15 points of damage.
You can do that?
You
I can.
do that.
I stab myself a little bit on top of the base
I
damage.
pull my flaming sword and stick it on my face.
Hey man, there's people watching.
That's nice.
I'm surprised.
Urbag,
Yes,
you are
that's
now
me.
going to make an intelligence saving throw.
Nah.
When it's not his turn.
It is not his turn.
Because you've forgotten
Because it is
John
the-
again.
No, it's the monster's turn. The
I was
monster
gonna say.
has reinserted its initiative after Sasha. So I am actually correct this time.
Are we
It
sure?
would've been- it would've
I'm
been
actually
Sure,
making
I
an
made an
intelligence.
intelligence saving throw.
It would have been funny if you'd forgotten
It's a
John.
20 on the dice.
It is a 20 on dice. Nothing happens to you.
Fuck yeah. It's 220.
The one thing I didn't look up was whether this thing can actually leave the water. I think it can.
I would assume it can on account of
I
it
can,
put
I can double check for you.
mucus all over the thing.
That's
has-
not
it has a
necessarily
walk speed.
true. So it does have a walk
10
speed.
feet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does have a walk speed of 10 feet. Yeah, I've got it here. Swim 40, 10. It doesn't necessarily have to have move through the tunnel to spread its mucus. So it's gonna walk. So it's got a 40 on the water. And that doesn't use up all.
No, if it swims to
Yeah, it
there,
swims to there.
then it
which
can
is
still
only
walk
high.
10.
Yeah, it can still walk
So
10.
Powder.
the way max speed works is the highest number is his maximum move.
So we could just walk away from this thing, right?
Yeah, but right now she thinks she's trapped in a magma cage.
Yeah, she thinks she's trapped in the magma cage.
You can walk away.
John can pull her, right?
Yeah.
Surely
can
your
try.
strength will outstrength her strength.
Well, there is only one person that has been damaging this monster. Please make a wisdom saving throw, Aisha.
21.
Hey,
A
why did you put
21,
shoes on?
you have
You can't leave her
successfully
in the middle of
passed
the
the
session.
wisdom saving throw.
Hmm?
With the watch.
Pass?
Yeah, you passed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It cannot do a thing. God damn it. The monster. John, you go.
He tries to grab Sasha
Again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Athletics.
And then Sasha is the opposed athletics.
19.
Because in her mind, she doesn't want to be pulled.
8.
8. Sasha is pulled through the bars of the cage.
You're half speed dragging him out. But he probably
Dragging
thinks.
her him.
Yes.
But- Yeah, I guess there's gonna
Sasha,
be.
you are taking 9 points of damage.
Uh,
But as Sasha gets... Are you going to move that way?
yeah.
Or out the hole.
Yeah, that'll do.
That thing flips into a thing and it grabs at Sasha's leg, refusing to let go.
What?
Oh,
Can we
but
see it now?
only he.
Only Sasha can see it.
'Cause
It's
it's-
a very funny level 2 spell.
Guy kick.
What?
It's a psychic thing.
Or is it?
Does she have to make a saving throw or something?
Nah, she's already...
Failed.
Already failed.
Like, even for the thing trying to grab it?
Well, if this is all in her mind.
It's all in her mind.
So everything.
Yes.
This she's being Inception right now.
Did you know that actually all of this is in our minds?
Or is it?
Is the damage in your mind too?
It is.
Um,
I take mental damage every time. I
But if we
get
die in
done
the
every
game, we die in real life.
That's why I was brought back to life.
Wait, hang on. You've just meted it, and this game.
Depends on our life.
you
Can I go
still
back
have
to
more
being
movement.
zombie Urbag?
Can I continue to
For some reason, Sasha stops there. So you can continue moving, but you will have to let go of her.
no, I'm just go here.
Just hold her close. Hold her close.
She's kind of struggling at the pain of that thing which has grabbed her leg.
No, I'm good. No, John's good.
John's good.
He's done.
There's people.
Urbag, your go.
It is Urbag's go.
Can you get rid of it?
Can I get rid of who?
That thing.
The people.
That thing. I do it again!
A
Polymorph.
third polymorph.
Yeah.
One day.
Uses its legendary resistance
Yeah.
and saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting past that number.
Why
Your
did I?
spells
I-
bounce off.
The
all
thing.
all of my stuff is wisdom save.
Yeah, this thing.
So-
This thing is
Well,
very
you're
wisdom
fine. You should have some
intelligence based.
charisma saving
Yeah.
throw stuff.
Nah.
Really? You only picked the wisdom stuff?
Yep.
Huh.
Which is fair. Not everything has good wisdom saves.
Yeah.
But it's just
But-
this one particularly has very good mental saves.
But out of the 3 mental stats,
Yeah.
wisdom is the most common.
Yes, it is correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is why it's such a good one to have
Which was
as
like
a strength.
not for actual.
I think charisma is the
No,
least
At
one.
least
Well,
intelligence
It
is
was
least.
like let's turn something into an animal. Yeah. That's
Do you
And-
wish to continue moving, Urbag?
Do I wish to
Yes.
continue moving Urbag?
It's getting closer to you. It's gonna eat you. Have you seen its teeth?
Yeah.
They're
I've
gummy,
seen them.
like grandma.
Let me just, can I just, before I decide if I give... It's funny because he's the size of a tiny child. For fuck's sake, that's Will as well. Oh wait, Will.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, because we ported that.
Yeah.
And if it's wisdom from a previous
Yeah.
edition,
It's
it's
wisdom
will
based
save.
anyway.
will save is.
Wait, anyway, you've already taken your action, so just move.
No,
Not
I
move.
just, but I wanted to see what I was gonna do next. and
Ah,
whether
yeah,
we
sure.
move or not.
But- Yes.
Oh, I can do it within 16 feet. Anyway, I will move towards the door.
How, like, there's 10 feet. You want to go past
From
around?
that point, it's double move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is
wanna-
10 feet.
I want to get
20 feet.
towards the chick.
Then you
Towards
got
the girl.
you don't have 30 feet movement, do you?
We're at 35.
Oh, then you go there.
As a bonus, can I say words?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Urbag is like, fuck this shit. That thing is gonna eat us.
Coward. It can only move like 10 feet on ground.
No,
on
I know,
land.
that's
Or at
why
least
I'm
that's
like-
what you're aware of is land speed.
That's why I'm like,
Until it gets to the slime and then it slips.
Oh yeah, then
slides
it
its
slips
way
and
at you.
slides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elemental.
slip
Um,
and slide.
did you hold the keep holding the thing? Go there.
You still have to keep making checks because she's resisting.
You can choke it out. Choke her out.
Oh, she rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. Somehow she has overpowered the elemental.
She slipped out.
She has slipped out. So
Um,
that's half movement.
Is that a euphemism?
So she's gonna go like, okay, we'll say she's on that one. So she'll go like here.
Okay,
I know it's always
so she goes after the elemental. The elemental's gonna grab hold of her again next turn.
God
Okay,
damn it.
who's next?
Elemental. The dwarves seem demoralized, kind of, because one of their members has died, and they don't feel like they're winning this fight because they're being shot by arrows in the back.
What? It went over their head.
Well, they're not sure. They just assume that
It was done on purpose.
it was done on purpose.
And it came from the aboleth.
Which, like, it's a fair assumption, you know?
And for
I'd
this
be-
round, only the leader appears to hit that dwarf. He does take a step this way now. Sorry, I mean he hits that Drider. That Drider takes some damage.
Ow.
Stop on your face.
Mm-hmm.
This
But it's so
dwarf
tasty.
goes down.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
So many things I could say.
Hey, does anyone know what the deal
just put
with
it here.
BlizzCon is this year? Just
What?
quickly.
The what?
What?
BlizzCon.
Yeah, what
Do you
about
buy tickets or
it?
what?
But only like e-tickets or something.
No,
Why?
yeah, but
Why?
I was just
Curious.
they're not on sale yet. And yes, curious. Anyone in the chat? Let me know.
Sasha and John, please make dexterity saving throws.
Good work. Fucking outstanding.
Both of you are illuminated.
What?
Both of you are illuminated by fairy fire. So a non-burning, we'll say purple flame surrounds you.
I did get
Both
plus
of you, and you
3.
kind of light up like a candle.
We did get +3.
Oh, we
plus
did. We did.
You-
Oh, so I got 8.
That gives me 5.
Both of you are lined with a magical, non-burning, illusionary fire that lights you up like a candle.
That also reveals you if you're invisible.
It reveals you're invisible, and it lets anything attacking you have advantage on attacks.
This is absolutely.
Okay, this is fine.
It has come from that thing, I guess. You
The
kinda see it
Drider.
using its
This is fine.
magical abilities.
Come at me.
Aisha, it is your turn.
Okay, I will keep shooting the aboleth.
You will shoot the aboleth.
This time, I'm gonna throw a hunter's mark on it as a bonus action.
Indeed, you will.
Actually, should I throw? No, that means I can't ricochet. Never mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna hunter's mark. I want the ricochet. It's a bonus action. I'm gonna shoot it twice with sharpshooter.
You may.
Oh, they both miss.
Do they both?
No, I
ricochet?
can only ricochet one. So I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
ricochet one shot to this thing.
Yep, it is within range.
If only you didn't sharpshooter for the extra damage.
No, I think I would have missed regardless. Like I rolled very low.
Well, we'll go for the Drider. Drider is easier to hit, I think.
75.
Ooh, 24.
24 definitely hits.
Okay. Doesn't get the other bonuses, so I deal 26 damage to the Drider.
Drider, that one takes 26 damage.
And it just move past the glowing pink candles
Yes,
Into
you
there.
move past the glowing pink candles
into there.
into there.
I have a question.
Yes.
What up?
If something polymorphs, or something is polymorphed,
Then we use its stat line for
Yeah.
casting
Yeah,
other things.
yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
but this is the question.
are effects that are currently
On it.
on it persistent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's, yeah, it will. It will not dispel an effect.
Only if the new form makes the thing impossible to maintain. Like a grapple is a condition or effect. If it becomes like an elephant or something with its mouse, obviously it'll break the grapple. But something like fairy
Yes,
fire will be
if
consistent.
something,
We
but I
don't-
know what you're thinking of. If something breaks the logic of what's happening, then yes, I will allow a saving throw of sorts.
Were you
If you're
gonna
trying to
polymorph
get
me?
at what I'm communicating with you.
I understand what he's communicating.
If you polymorph someone in armor and they become an elephant.
No, the armor goes into
The armor goes in.
They
Yeah,
say
everything they wear.
It's like when Druid Oliver shape changed.
Because you know
His
what I'm
armor
thinking.
just disappeared into his body. No, it's
Because I
stuff.
don't want
Yeah.
He became like giant eagles and things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Convenient.
So we're on this like
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Don't polymorph.
And if I'm
me.
out of spell slots, I can use a higher spell slot.
Yes, but
for
you
Oh yeah,
But you can use
easily.
lower.
You can't. Yeah, you can use a lower spell slot
And your saving throw does
or
not change
slots
if
to
you
make
use
it
a
bigger.
higher.
Yep.
Okay.
Apologies. That was now it's Sasha's turn.
Is it?
Yes. Didn't we just go through Aisha?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
good. Sasha will do it again.
What is the doing again? Oh, the banishing.
Yeah.
Which one was this on? Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
It fails.
Yeah.
Finally.
But
Finally.
Does it have any?
legendary resistance.
For those because we know those exist.
I'll see whether this one.
Helping the DM
If-
because it's funnier if I do nothing for the entire combat.
We're just like
Well, forgetting monster rules.
yeah, yeah.
It should
Yeah.
have it. It has a layer action.
We're both
It would.
standing
Yeah,
next
it
to
does
each
have a
other.
layer action.
We're both doing nothing the entire combat. We're saying all these words and nothing's happening, and everybody else is like, these guys.
I mean, I don't get
Worse.
why you motherfuckers are all just anti,
I am
evolutionists.
currently trapped by a magma
Anti-evolution.
monster.
No,
It
you're
is
not.
on my leg.
You just kick it off.
You don't just
Actually,
kick off a magma.
yeah.
I just.
I guess
pulled-
the quick doesn't.
It doesn't.
It actually doesn't. I'm
yeah, it doesn't.
surprised.
That's why I'm surprised as well because I would have noted it down.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So what happens if you banish it?
It disappears to its plane if this is not its plane. So if I read the
I
correct
think it's
term,
not its plane.
you attempt to send a creature that you can see within range to
I
another
believe it's
plane of
not its
existence.
plane.
If this target must succeed in a Christmas saving
Yeah.
throw, will be banished. If the target's native to this plane, its
Mhm.
existence you're on,
Okay.
you banish the target to a harmless demi
I'll
plane.
be right back.
While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space left for it. or the nearest unoccupied
While it's
space.
over there, does it keep making saving throws to come back, or does it just get stuck there?
It does. No, it is incapacitated. The target
For how
remains
many
there.
rounds or how long?
1 minute.
Okay.
If the target is native to a different plane of existence
Mhm.
than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in its space that is left or the nearest space unoccupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. So if it gets a minute without me losing concentration on that spell,
Yes.
it is gone forever.
Okay, so you
It's
still have
on
to
its home
concentrate on that spell.
Yes.
Okay, good. There is a popping sound. I rolled a
Also,
5 on the dice anyway. so
reading the
fair.
rest of the line,
Yeah.
when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 5th level or higher, you can target one additional creature.
Yes.
So I will also target the Drider,
You will also
because I have to use a
target the
higher
guy.
spell slot to do it.
Does it need line of sight?
Well, the magma thing's only grabbing my ankle, isn't it?
Yes, but it is a large creature for the purposes of like it's not flat on the floor.
Okay.
It's a thing.
The
Yeah.
blob monster.
Yeah, it's a blob. If it requires line of sight, you don't have full line of sight to the Drider, so we'll say you can't.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is
Can
a
I
popping
do it?
sound.
Can I do it on the magma thing that's on my foot then?
You won't have to.
Okay.
Oh,
But can
really?
we say I did?
You can say you did, and Sasha is proud that she hears one pop,
Yeah.
and this thing returns to its native plane of existence for 10 rounds.
10 rounds or 1 minute?
1 minute, 10 rounds, yeah. Or whenever. This thing also, in your mind, pops away out of
Without
existence.
a popping sound.
Without a popping sound.
Yes.
But maybe in your mind you hear the popping sound.
Maybe I do.
And it disappears. Do you wish to move?
Sasha will move towards the exit and the child.
This is not a baby Yoda.
The 5-year-old girl child looks at you confusedly and wonders why she's standing ankle deep, no, knee deep
Is she back
in
to normal?
slime. Yes, she is. Because the aboleth is
I'm
gone.
gonna say the difference. If it's ankle deep for us,
That
Well,
is
I'm
ankle
trying to
deep,
figure
right?
out,
like
what?
the
No,
feet,
it's
the
not.
relative feet and ankle height is still
Yeah.
the same
it's still the same.
for a child and an adult.
I keep thinking like he's like all.
He's not a garden gnome.
He walks.
I
on
could
his-
be.
He like crawls across the ground like a little evil
What do you mean?
gremlin monster.
Whatever
you
the
got
case may
against
be, the
garden
child is
gnomes?
super confused at the fact that she's standing
Because-
in slime.
They are evil. They spy on houses constantly and creep through in the windows.
Well, who else is gonna steal the shit?
Exactly.
I mean, don't be so racist towards my
You know that's an actual race.
cousins. Garden gnome.
No, it's called a kender, and it's racially built in that they can steal everything.
Maybe I need to change my race. Because I generally steal most things.
True.
I have rolled, and the girl finds it incredibly. She's affected by a lot of fear at
Yeah.
what's going on, and she decides to run off. Now the two characters
I
in
thought-
a way.
It acted like after my elemental because it struggled and she ran off after my elemental moved.
Sure, after she well, I guess you could. I can put her back there if you want.
This is based on what she's done.
Okay. Well, I can put her back there then. Which means after Sasha,
Can Sasha
He
say
is-
as a bonus action, child, we must leave here?
John. Yeah, you can. You don't even need a bonus action. A couple of words is fine. It doesn't even take up an action. John, what do you wish to do?
Yeah, he's just like, alright, guys, let's just wrap this up.
Just casually walk away while there's a big spider monster walking
And
towards
you're
you.
lit up like a Christmas tree with fairy
You are
fire.
still lit up like a Christmas
I'm
tree.
just gonna walk over here.
Do you have enough movement for that?
Well, I mean, that's like,
Remember, double movement past me.
Yeah, pass.
so it's there,
the
so
other character.
5, 10,
15.
15.
You no diagonal there.
You can't go diagonal. like
So
this,
that
there's
would
a
be
wall.
25. That'd be 35.
Oh.
So you'd actually not be able to get it.
Unless you double move.
Can I get...
He just double move.
Yeah, just double move. You have
Come
no.
on.
yeah, I'll double move. I don't have
Yeah.
any actions that I really want to take.
Fair enough. Alright.
Go back.
Oh wait a minute. How long was the elemental meant to be up?
It can last up to an hour.
Can last up to an hour.
And I assume it took about like 10 minutes for us to get to this
10
point.
minutes to get about here. It's been like what, 4 rounds, 5
Yeah.
rounds?
Is an hour like
5 rounds?
600 rounds?
Every minute is 10
10.
rounds, so yeah, 600 rounds of
So
combat.
wait, the girl's trying to run away, or
Well, you don't know that yet, but I have rolled and she is fearful. You can see the fear in her eyes.
I do know that because the DM said it before.
Well, the DM was mad that it's not her turn, so she can't
No.
do anything.
Is she a
Even
friendly
better.
creature?
It depends on how you wish to view her as.
Well, she has not done any hostile actions to you.
Correct. She has not done any hostile
Has John
actions.
interacted with her?
No,
Prior to
this is the
not
first
to
time
your-
you've seen her, I think.
Have you saw it?
Because he
Not
never
your
came
way.
in. Yeah, he
Okay,
never
so-
came into the tunnel with
Yeah,
us.
never came in the tunnel. Correct.
Okay, so I think
You don't know who this child is. You know that your friend's trying to save her for some reason.
and she's a child, so
Human,
I assume
Human
that
girl
she's-
child, 5 or 6
innocent.
years of age.
She can't be frightened.
Dirty looking.
Oh,
She's concealing one of her arms.
if he includes her in his aura,
Yeah.
she can't be frightened.
If he includes her in his aura, she can't be frightened.
Friendly creatures within 10 feet can't be frightened when I'm conscious. Due to
Do
my
you
aura.
wish to consider her a friendly creature?
I do.
No, because she's a child.
Statement.
Yeah, and she hasn't tried to hurt you at all.
Yeah, I mean she's a child,
is
so
not my
why would
friend.
she not be friendly?
Well, I would like to remind everyone of the last
That is
adventure what
age
there were.
profile. That is age
Where there
profile.
was a child who grew up to become a warlock serving Asmodeus,
Oh,
who kind
yeah,
of hated
that's-
us, so that was an unfriendly child.
Yeah, but like there was a clear connection of him trying to.
Causality?
Not to his point of view, because he came in.
I know, but like, but when he
Yeah,
when
but I
yeah.
imagine
when
on his
Kurt
plane,
appeared,
children
he
are
was
still
actively
children.
trying to mess with us.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
mean-
yeah, but
actively
then
being
you can't say
hostile.
all children are not hostile.
I mean, even
or-
if she
I
is
know,
like
I mean-
mass murdering,
He was proven
Demon.
hostile.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't know that.
You're like,
so you're
child.
considering her friendly?
So-
Yep.
That's fine. Urbane, you go.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Okay.
leave those two dwarfs to their fate.
What dwarves? I don't see no dwarves.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
They're not dwarves.
They are not
aren't
dwarfs.
they
No.
dark dwarves?
They are dark dwarfs.
Which are not dwarves.
they are dwarves.
They are not dwarves.
They're even a sub race in the dwarf profile.
Yes, exactly. Subrace.
Just like every
Not a full
dwarf.
race.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Urbane, it is your go.
Wow. I'm gonna try and conceal our escape.
Are you saying that the black versions are?
Well, no, don't.
I didn't
Don't.
say that.
Don't.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Don't.
Guys,
Just-
terrible people.
Executive decision. Don't.
D&D is racist.
Well, yeah. So I cast Stinking Cloud.
Oh wait, where's the spot
Yeah,
you can
where's the
see
spot?
that you can see and cast it?
That I can see.
Yeah, there's a big stone wall right here.
Oh, is that a wall?
Yeah,
Yeah, you've been
That's
trying
an
to
inch-
squeeze
that's
through
an
that
inch
thing
right
there.
I'm at the entrance.
Can I?
You can move back out.
20-foot radius.
Hmm.
You can make that the corner.
What? No, I'm gonna move to here.
That's
Yes.
25 movement,
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Cast Stinking Cloud.
right on top of you.
Where does it center?
It'll say radius, right, or something.
20-foot radius sphere.
So pick,
Wait,
find
wait.
the edge where you want it, then go 4 squares toward away from you.
I want here.
So here would be the center.
Oh yeah.
This would be
That's
the
the
center.
center?
So
Alright.
then it ends here, and then it goes like that.
Yeah.
That's not big enough. That's like a quarter of the size.
He's got more paper.
And it actually engulfs the sky. It goes up to about here.
Sure.
Anyway, so
Poo-poo cloud.
Poo Cloud,
Saving throw off.
and the area is heavily obscured.
Yes.
16. Constitution.
Yeah. Con.
Gets poison.
Yeah.
What is the damage?
That's a good question.
It does no damage.
It doesn't.
Spends on a failed save. A creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures that don't need to breathe are immune,
Mm-hmm.
or are immune to poison automatically succeed on
I
this.
feel like a
saving throw.
Drydas could be immune.
A moderate wind of at least 10 miles per hour disperses the cloud after 4 rounds. A strong wind, at least 20 miles per hour, disperses
Can it
it after
move
one
while
round.
it is inside the
Not if it
cloud?
failed.
Not if it
'Cause
failed.
it
So
spent its
spent its
action
action
Throwing up.
throwing up. Fair enough. So that's where it covers.
Ish. 20
Ish.
foot.
Rotten egg or severe skunk smell with cabbage leaves mixed in.
Several skunk cabbage leaves.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to block our
Duration up to a minute.
running awayness.
Poo poo cloud.
And I yelled to everyone, let's go.
Sure. That is your turn. Elemental, what do you wish to do?
Pick up the girl and let's take her back to the goblin family. Let's do that. So
Why don't we go to the dial?
we have to pass the goblin family to get to the dial.
Nope.
Remember?
Nope.
Different path.
Different
Oh.
path. There's a split.
That's going down the left fork.
Oh,
Going
okay.
to
The
the,
right fork,
dire
sorry.
wolves sounds like a really good idea.
Okay.
Because
Wendy, go pick her up and take her back to the cave.
Wendy picks her up and takes her off the map. We'll say maybe next round it goes past the mall. You can ignore that. But there's something important that you are forgetting.
Something important we're forgetting.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
We didn't explore the full map.
No.
We left dwarves to die,
Yeah.
and we killed 2 party members.
Sub dwarves.
Sub dwarves.
We killed
Sub-dwarves.
2 party members? How?
Yes. They're right there.
Oh, because of the dwarves.
You
Dead.
you missed the day where we played an all Durgar party.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
No.
Wait, was
No,
that
he
the
was
one
there, he
where
was there, he was there
I
for
was I went on like a massive killing rampage?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one is
And you guys
spending
broke
its
into that house.
action.
Yeah.
Reaction, so it can't move as well.
Can't move. It spends its entire action throwing up.
Okay, so it spends
Does
when
it
does
get
it
a new
roll
save?
its saving
End of
throw
turn.
again?
End of turn. Make a save.
Okay, so end of turn next save. What was the
16.
check again?
Con?
Con.
Was it con? Yeah, it wasn't con.
This time it passes. So if it passes, it can just move.
Next
On
turn.
its
next
Next,
turn?
next
Okay.
turn again.
It does spend its
But if
entire action.
If it ends its turn
In the
in
cloud.
next turn in the cloud, it makes another save.
So that is that one's turn. That's that one's turn. I should you're going.
We seem pretty good. Let's start walking out.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on my boots so I can float with my elemental buddy.
Wait, isn't this the
Exit
way out?
sound.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the
I
way
walk
out.
off the map, so I guess we're moving ourselves to the side.
Who's tomorrow?
Hmm?
Who's tomorrow?
No one's
John,
the
you'll go.
Yeah, I'll move off the map too. I'll retreat down the tunnel.
Okay.
Tuk, 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 tuk.
We'll speed it up and say you all track down the tunnel. You have no idea, but somewhere deep in your mind, you have a feeling that the last of the cave buster dwarves have fallen.
The last
Something.
of
We
the
hear
what?
their screams.
You hear their screams.
Forever in our sleep.
Forever in your sleep. So that one is going to be off the map. You walk all the way back to the wolves or
Wait, what
goblins.
what about Jamal? Is she?
Oh yeah,
We'll pick up along the way.
On the way, you see her like
Still breathing.
still breathing, and you tell the rest of them that you think she's very thirsty.
Mm.
Depends on what they wish to do.
Can
I will roll a medicine check.
Yep.
As a medicine person. I roll a
Oh,
natural
nat
20.
20.
You can tell that she's suffering from some sort of disease that is affecting her breathing. From her actions, you think that she can only breathe while in water.
Can I?
I will touch it
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and say, from the power that flows within me,
Mm-hmm.
I heal you. Cast lay on hands using 5
You have
points
cured her
to
disease.
cure the disease.
Yep. She takes a breath and she seems very thankful and grateful towards Sasha
You
for
should-
stopping to help her.
You should do it. Don't tell her you're gonna heal her. Let her breathe some water. After
She gags and chokes,
Well, she
Since
would.
her
She would because
face-
she doesn't know
yeah.
until the point.
spilling all the water, and remind me to tell her her water skin is gone. Like,
Oh,
it's just
because she
destroyed.
cut it open.
Yeah, she cut it off. It's just destroyed the station. There's nothing in it. She
Can you
takes
not
a breath
just stitch it
again.
back together?
Does she have stitching tools?
She doesn't have stitching tools, nor does she probably have
I
the
don't
skill.
know, man.
But we'll just say
Got a
it's
whole
broken.
bunch of shit.
Now, this is what you've forgotten.
Okay.
You make it your way all the way to the goblin den.
Yeah.
We were going to
Or we're going to the dire wolves instead?
Sure.
Okay, you make it all the way to the dire wolves.
Well, I said the direwolves because I thought that the Driders were going to follow us and we'd have to have backup.
And leave the goblins to their fate anyway, because fuck the goblins.
Well,
Well, we're at
get
the
Driders would come and then go.
We're at the fork
Go
anyway,
back.
so.
I mean, Jean
Oh,
probably
we had the
asks the rest of the party, who's this kid?
This is Ellie. She helped us talk to some goblins.
Okay, well,
And as you say that, the rounds pass and this one is now unbanished. A strange trance appears in Ellie's eyes and she escapes from your grasp, running back down the hall.
Why does it reappear?
Because there is a condition that does it not reappear after 10 rounds?
If it's not,
it's banished to its plane forever.
If
I
my
thought
con-
it comes back.
If my
Permanent-
concentration is not broken,
Yes.
then it
It's
stays
banished
banished.
Ah.
It's only if it's a native thing does it have to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's native to here,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Then it doesn't come back. My mistake. I
Wait,
thought
so
you
it's
kind of
not
forgot.
it's not
it's not
native.
native to this plane.
You
so it's
have
not
discovered
coming
it is not native to this plane.
You just
I was
ruined
gonna
Kevin's time.
Wasted my time.
Kevin's like, you have forgotten.
Because
The
then
Fuck
it
all.
would be ready. It would be ready for you, and the dwarves would have been dead already.
And then the Driders would have gone though?
Unless it served it.
Well, you don't know who is on whose side.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Which means I will have to update certain things that happen.
Kevin's like,
Notes now need to change.
Prevent banish spam.
Yeah.
Only use native creatures.
It only cost me
have a charismatic aboleth.
4 turns.
No, it's a strong spell. It's fine. Like I said, it can happen. It's just other
4 turns of
things.
combat.
Other things are as
I
a
tried.
result of that.
Yeah, we both tried. Because you were going to turn in that, and then I was going to banish whatever you turned.
But the
in
thing-
theory be dumber.
Well,
And then when polymorph finishes, it's just like,
but then it comes to with this game. If you polymorph it into something else, that if the new form is native to this place, will it just come back?
Dun 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 dun.
What?
Nah, just
No.
stupid what if questions.
Okay, so the dwarf died.
yeah.
What dwarf? I don't see no dwarf. There's
The
nothing on the map.
dwarf died. The Driders were victorious.
Yes, they were.
The
And so-
aboleth has been banished but not killed.
Yes, it is still in the story forever.
You did not search or explore the rest of the cavern.
No, 'cause fuck
No, we rescued the girl.
You rescued the girl.
main objective.
Main
Holy
objective.
shit, we stuck to a main quest.
Yeah, you stuck
Yeah,
your main quest.
I'm
that is
impressed
fine.
by you lot.
The girl looks in surprise and she
Shanks, Urbag.
She's still hugging the elemental.
she's still hugging, but eventually the elemental comes just fades away. It doesn't matter.
He dies.
Why do I always get shanked by small women?
Because you're into it.
Yeah, it's true.
And the problem is now I have to roll the
The
Mal
next
as the
picking.
target. So we'll switch it to Urbag. The girl, seeing you as the least scary looking, kind of attaches herself to you. And she's very confused at what's happened. She looks to you for an explanation.
Do I
Go
have an
charisma team.
idea? But I would
What
have figured
What
out
would you
that
do? Yeah.
once the
Yeah.
aboleth was banished,
Yes.
she was not enchanted anymore. So
Yes.
I would have been like, don't worry, we got.
She's still hiding her left arm for some reason, avoiding touching anything with that.
I banish her.
You see a terrible Cthulhu arm rise from beneath the cloak and attach
So
itself
she's still
to
hiding her
Urbag's
arm. Which
Avoid
one?
it
Urbag is now being choked by a tentacle.
Again.
again.
What?
Yes. What do you say,
Tentacle
Urbag?
inside your mouth.
So I. Shut up, man! About the tentacles and shit. So I say, there, little one. The monster's gone now.
She thanks you for saving her, and she says she must get back to her family.
Oh, okay. Where's your family?
We'll take you.
She points in the direction of the forest.
Willowborough
Wow.
direction.
Yeah, we'll say Willowborough.
All right.
Whatever
Well,
Willowdale.
we'll take you, and I reach out to grab her hand that she's been hiding.
You reach out. She seems to shy away from your reach.
So I
Roll an insight check.
an insight. Oh God, my insight
Is it?
Natural 20.
The rest of you see the same thing, but you don't get an insight check because it's
Not
directly
seven.
there.
Yeah, it's really 7.
Yeah.
The best you can tell is it is something that causes her great pain. Other than that, you have no idea what that's about.
So I okay. So I say to her, what's wrong?
Persuasion?
Persuasion. Oh,
God damn.
net 20.
Net 2. She says, my arm hurts and I do not like anyone touching it.
That's all he gets with a natural 20?
Yes. She doesn't fully understand
Evil dear.
why.
Can we
Net 20,
can
no,
we
no.
see? Because we might be able to help.
I hate super 20s.
It's the net 20 plus how much?
13.
So it's 30 fucking 3.
Because of your 20, she
See, I can
hesitantly agrees
Okay.
to let you look at it.
Okay. Let me look at it,
Yes.
not the
She
group.
kind of like doesn't. Well, I mean, to be fair, they all kind of scare her. Like.
Yeah. Okay. So I.
Like I said, so I although originally I for some reason rolled it randomly, it would be Damal, but because Damal's not here, you get the roll of
Okay.
friendly face. Yeah.
The mall friendly face.
So do I?
Murderous eye.
So I'm the only one that can see it. So
Yeah, so she's kind of blocking it but showing it to you.
So I do a medicine.
So that's what we don't know.
I do a medicine check.
Yes,
I
you can do a
guess.
medicine check.
That's good.
21.
You look in horror as she reveals her arm, and you can see that it has long been like permanently damaged by frostbite. Cold damage
Like a lich.
from a long time ago.
Like
Like,
an
oh,
when
icy
someone
gravy
failed
to hold on to her.
and then got ice blasted by things.
You might feel a similar PTSD chill
You
from
might
that.
feel a similar. Oh, actually, Sasha would because Sasha actually
But
died.
Sasha-
Yeah, but
hasn't
he was
seen it.
he was holding
also
it.
blasted
He was
by it.
holding
Oh, yeah, he
her.
was
And
holding it,
also
yeah.
went unconscious from it.
Yeah, but he didn't die.
Yeah.
He got healed immediately. So when he got healed, his wounds felt like not better. But
If
you
only
can
there was
see,
somebody that could heal that sort of damage.
Yeah.
I don't
so it's
think
up
he
to
can.
you
What-
or your
what
character.
damage?
Well,
I don't
you.
think that's.
So-
To kind
I think
of
that
put
falls
things
outside
together,
of
so
it.
you can figure things out.
So I
But only currently you
I'd
know.
look at it
Yeah. Yeah.
and be like,
Oh, cold damage.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Were you in a snowstorm?
when? Okay. So
How'd you get there?
when did this happen?
And she says a long time ago.
Hmm.
She doesn't believe that anything can be done to help,
Hmm.
short of like really high powered
Like
healing.
regeneration.
Yeah, or regeneration. She said a very long ago when she was but a baby, parents or whoever she believes her parents are now, told her that she was injured in some snowstorm. I guess.
I'm
Because she
like-
wouldn't know. They wouldn't know.
Okay. I wanna.
Yeah. So
I
you've
want-
seen magical frost damage wounds before because you saw Sasha's
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
dead
yeah.
body.
Yeah. So
Um,
I wanna. I want to be relatively fair to trying to figure it out and not meta.
Yes, you
So-
may.
Odds I figure it out.
Yes.
Evens I don't.
I'll actually let you roll a
Wisdom.
wisdom check.
A wisdom check.
Yeah.
I think it was appropriate. Like connecting the dots.
Connecting dots could be intelligence as well.
Oh yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
you
could-
your choice. We'll let it
It's
be
the
a
same
your
bonus.
choice. Yeah.
So wisdom.
or intelligence. Your choice.
Whichever you believe is higher.
It's
Oh, it's the same. Then just go.
It's literally the same.
Yeah.
13.
You have put 2 and 2 together, and you have figured out she might be that child that you failed to save a long time ago that you thought Long did, based on the wounds that you've seen, and the effect that you saw on Sasha.
But we managed to heal Sasha, right?
You managed
So
to
I
heal
know
Sasha,
it's-
but she was never healed.
Wait,
So
no,
it
we did
became
not
a
heal
permanent-
Sasha. We went through the void
Oh,
and
you
he
went
came
to the
back
void and
alive on
Sasha
the other
wasn't
end.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but
No one
Sasha
heals her.
arrived on the other side with 1 hit point.
Yeah. He was recovered by plot armor.
Yeah, plot armor recovery.
okay. So I knowingly look at Sasha
Yeah.
and say, I think we've met this girl before.
And once again, Damal starts to freak out and panic. A void appears from the... We'll say from the ground, because originally it was meant to appear from the water. And it moves directly to Damal's feet. However, this time, all of you see it, save the girl child. And it sucks you back in, returning you back to the forest that you were in after leaving the orc village.
Right.
Okay.
In no time, how much time's passed?
This time, no time has passed. Everyone seems surprised. Was anyone actually damaged? Only Sasha? But
Sasha.
mentally, yeah, it was all just psychic damage.
Mental damage.
Yeah, it was all just psychic damage.
Psychic fire.
So no one seems wounded, so you appear in your original positions where you were, with Sasha being a little bit worse for wear, and the mercenaries surrounding you have no idea what happened. I guess they saw Damal kind of freak out a little bit before it happened, but
Would they have seen us vanish?
No, they actually
No,
didn't.
Because
see
he's
you
not
vanish.
like a
We
blip
went
or a
through-
shadow or anything.
Turns out the first time we were all just standing like this.
No, the first time you actually vanished.
But we don't know that.
We
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
you
that.
don't know that. Yes, correct.
So we all saw the void this time, though.
Yeah,
This
but we
time,
also
returning.
Well, every time we come back, we've seen the void, right?
Every time you come back, you've seen the void.
The only one
Uh,
going that only Damal sees. That's what I remember.
You've seen it as you're traveling through it, but you never see it get you.
Appear.
This time you see it get you.
Oh, okay.
So you see the black smoke thing that Damal has seen.
Can I do like an Arcana or
Yeah, kind of probably the best.
yeah, Arcana check to see if I...
You may roll.
May I also, since I have also first time seeing it.
Oh, 10. That's pretty good.
24.
That might be,
Show
might be a little bit better.
Just a little.
Just.
Not by much.
No, it's not that much.
I will give you this. Your knowledge arcana tells you that because of how Damal is acting, and you kind of deduce that it has something to do with her, you think it has something to do with the Drow gem that is stuck to her wrist.
Can someone detect magic on the thing that attaches stuff?
I don't
Attaches
really
stuff?
have to take magic. Have you got to take
Good,
magic?
yeah, figure out what type of magic it is. If it's
Yes.
like enchanting us and making us see visions of the past or shit.
I get the feeling like it would only be...
Detect magic.
Detect magic.
if we are around Denial.
What's the school and stuff?
So with
Also, I want to just throw it out there that
Yes.
I think Ellie is also Eleanor.
Yes, I think
Oh,
we.
Aisha kind of figured that out.
I figured it,
Just
but
say
I
it,
feel
yeah.
like meta game wise, I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I can connect that.
You
to-
are. Yeah, you wouldn't. I'm not sure whether Urbeck
Okay.
would have figured
So
out
my-
with that. Yeah, so
my-
you figured out that
My
it's connected to the
intelligence
child.
score is 12.
Yeah. Yes.
My wisdom score is 12.
Yes.
That doesn't actually tell you.
No, I'm
It
but
doesn't.
I'm just I'm
because
just
we've
saying.
never physically seen Eleanor. We can't do any physical connection.
You have been given a verbal description of her.
Does it include frostbite arm?
No.
Yeah.
That is the strange thing. Because it would seem that your actions in the past are affecting what she becomes in the present.
We don't know that because
You
we
don't
have
know.
not seen the
Yeah.
outcome yet.
You know that the current Eleanor you're looking for is a 17-year-old blonde girl.
Okay.
Who's
but,
who likes fencing.
Yes, who
But-
likes fencing
but would
and
I
fencing instructor.
and has fencing instructor.
but would I be like
But that will
Lived
also
lived
be a
in
thing.
Fortress, not Willowdale.
Yes.
like anecdotally though? Would
was
you
an
not be
orphan
like?
though for some reason.
So we're looking
Yeah.
for a girl called Eleanor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like in game, we're looking for a girl called
Yes.
Eleanor, right?
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we
Now,
saying this in front
before
of
you
me?
go
That's
on,
what I'm saying.
Are you making this discussion?
Oh no, we can't. No, that's right. we
Are you
can't say
making
that.
this discussion in public as you ride with the
No,
mercenaries?
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I think
Yeah,
he's
this is
confirming
what
things
Sasha-
for the
yeah,
player.
Oh, this for-
Daryl,
okay.
as a player, trying to confirm facts in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you may deduce what you wish because, like I said, I'm laying out clues to build up to
It's just-
certain realization.
It's hard to
Separate.
Mental.
Yeah, it's hard to mentally separate what you can guess and what you
Right.
kind of worked out.
what like
Yeah.
what you
Character
can
smarts-
guess, what
character
you've
smart
worked
versus
out,
real
and what your character would have worked out.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you
It's
think?
fucking
But I mean,
difficult.
Urbag's a smart guy. He's been through.
He's pretty
a lot.
worldly.
Yeah, and he's
I
time
think
traveled
he's got
before.
some street smart.
How
And-
does he have proficiency in Arcana?
And dimensionally travelled.
Yes, he's time and dimensionally
Not
traveled before.
proficiency.
Yeah, so that means you're not actually familiar with magical stuff. So
No, but I'd like to say that my street smarts are high enough that I can deduce that. It
Jiu-jitsu.
seems odd that we keep going
Yeah, your
back
coincidence.
to
Yeah.
a girl
have we
whose
actually
name is Ellie.
in game?
and
Have we
look at
confirmed that we're
someone called
actually going back in time?
No,
No.
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 we've been going to another area.
You
Yeah.
know you've been.
But
oh,
we,
actually, you
we
might be
just
able to
figured out
Just
it was
now,
the same
from the
girl.
fact that it was child to
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, this is our
Baby
first
child.
instance of being able to in-game confirm
Yeah.
time travel.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So, myth busted.
Myth busted. So I'll let you think about what happens next. We will conclude a little bit more. You make it back to the captain, and she immediately demands to see you in private.
Oh, she demands
And
to see. us in
she
private.
looks at Sasha and tells her it's good that you didn't get anyone killed. However, I'm told that now there is 100 or so orcs wanting to travel east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit dangerous there.
So I explain
Yes.
what has
Yeah,
happened,
a
what
little
has
bit
what has
dangerous.
happened in its full event.
Every
from-
single thing.
that has happened with the orcs,
Okay, but not every single thing else that has
not
happened.
with our blanking into a different alternate
Okay,
reality.
Wait, but she knows about the stuff. 'cause
she
of the
she
letter.
does know about the first stuff, but I'm not going
Okay.
to say that now. I'll talk to her later.
Will you mention a ghost?
There was no ghost. Timot appearing before me, because there was no ghost appearing this time.
There was a ghost that appeared. Well, you kind of forgot many times ago where John first encountered the orcs, and the ghost told you to help the orcs.
Oh yeah, and I tried to chase.
Yes, if you wish to mention that, you.
Was it a ghost
can.
that said that? Because a ghost said help me and ran away.
The ghost
and I
that
tried to
helped
chase
them.
the ghost. Oh, I didn't say help them. I
Yeah,
thought it said
same.
help me.
I want to write down something.
You may.
I want to write down words and just hand it to the captain.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Eleanor?
She says yes, she's very familiar with Eleanor. Eleanor is in fact her goddaughter, which she has
Oh yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
before.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, I want to write down. Does she suffer from frostbite?
She looks at you puzzled and she says, "How did you know?" That is a detail that most have kept to themselves. That's why she kind of rambles on and goes. That's why she prefers the fencing fighting style, because it is a one arm, like no shield needed kind of thing.
They never thought of a
Dexterous.
never thought of a long sleeve shirt, huh?
She says, "Yes, that's very strange that you have mentioned such a thing.
I
Why
don't
do you ask?" And yeah, your presumption is correct.
know. Okay,
In that case,
Mm.
I will explain
I look to you, yeah.
what happened in the dreamscape,
Mm-hmm.
and what happened there in its full detail.
Mm-hmm.
And the
then-
previous dreamscape?
Well, we've already talked about the previous dreamscape.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I was okay
Oh,
with talking to this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, sure.
But going back to the orcs,
Yeah.
I will inform her of all what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and then say, with your permission, I'm planning on contacting the guild and having them send an escort, which is named the B team,
Mm-hmm.
to come halfway, and if, with your permission, I can hire some of your men to travel with these orcs.
And with that, she interrupts you and she says, you are in luck. It appears that your actions have inspired some of my men. 4 of them, with the leadership of Crown McNugget.
Yeah, because I'll bring up also the suggestion that
They
that might
have-
help with the
They have,
disagreements.
the 4 of them have volunteered as escort for the orcs eastward. Though I believe that they have a secondary objective in mind. They wish to find out whether Freeport is indeed preparing for war with, well, the west side of the world.
West.
If it is true, they will bring back news. But they have volunteered, of course. She does say, unfortunately, we aren't able to pay them. So whatever your generosity may afford,
I will
you
offer
can,
a
because
fair
the
rate
journey will be
for-
long, and
Yeah.
they will try to ensure that the orcs make it there safely, but if you can send representatives to from your organization,
Yeah.
I guess, to meet them at some point.
4 men.
Yeah.
I will offer,
One of them being Crown.
I will offer them 50 gold each. Is that a fair price?
Yeah. She says that is a fair amount
Dang.
to pay.
Isn't that like
200 gold.
heaps?
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I just deleted 200 gold.
I mean, yep. But I just meant in.
Yeah.
In,
So they are sympathetic to the plight of the homeless orcs and will
Sasha
help.
pays well.
Yeah.
Look at how much you paid for that floor that you burned. That she burned. That somebody burned.
Who been?
I think it was me.
Oh yeah.
And the last bit. So you've done the Timot part.
I will hand over the note that's got the things, copied version of it.
Yep.
Hand one to her and hand one to the group that is
So
going.
the contract.
So that she will have
Oh,
a
yeah,
copy of the
yeah.
contract as well as the group that is travelling will have the copy of the contract.
Okay. So they can kind of say it's on your
Do,
authority.
do any of them speak Orc?
We'll simplify and say one of them does.
Yeah. So that he
Yeah.
will be the translator
He'll be
between
the
the two
translator.
parties.
Yeah.
And will relay any information that is relevant.
Right.
Do you have someone that we can purchase to send a message to the guild?
Unfortunately, she doesn't have a messenger people.
She doesn't have a spellcaster that has.
Long range. Is there even a long range messaging spell?
Yes.
Sending.
Sending words?
Unlimited range.
It's pretty
Oh,
common.
is it actually?
It's actually pretty common
Then
too.
I guess she would. Like there would be wizards and sorcerers in the.
None of
so
us.
she just finds someone which is easy enough
Yeah.
to send a message.
And just send a message to the guild saying that.
Yeah. Do they have to know the target or do they?
Oh, okay. The target has
Yeah.
to be someone familiar, but there's also other spells. So
If it's not complicated, we don't really need to. If it happens, it just happens.
animal messenger spell is probably the best one.
Now she takes all of you 5, Damal as well, in confidence and says, for your honesty towards me, I too will have to admit a secret I've been keeping.
I literally do that.
I am Eleanor.
No.
Um,
I have had you watched since we first met in Bandit's Rest.
oh.
So that's pretty much obvious. And I believe...
And I think we all presume that's pretty standard.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. But she says, in addition, I believe my spy, and she kind of emphasizes that word, my spy has been revealing herself more than necessary towards the rest of you. And from here, a look of sadness appears in her eyes. And she says, I believe you have met my daughter, Saren. The ghost presence that you have been mentioning is my child with both hands.
Well, your
And-
child's a ghost.
Yes, she died a while back ago. She was a ranger who died a while back ago trying to save a caravan of people from marauding monsters. To deal with the grief, she, the captain, that's why she's left Freeport, because you never actually figured out why she left Freeport, and decided to have the
She
the journey
resurrected her
road.
daughter as a ghost.
Yeah, so daughter's the ghost. Ghost wanted to travel and like protect people and not stay in the city, and that's why there was this separation between her and Bothan. Whereas Bothan decided to stay in Freeport and like defend because he had too much responsibility there.
Basically, he went into his work.
But somehow, through the grace of the goddess Selûne, which is why she worships Selûne, her daughter returned as a ghost and helps to protect her and the mercenary party. But she's obviously mostly a spy. However, because she is at heart a ranger, and also because of being a ghost, the city is no place for her. So she travels the open roads, with the exception of the city of Kalanor, which you will reach in the next adventure, and it will explain why
The next
undead.
episode?
Next episode, yes.
Which is next year.
Which will be next
Next
year,
year.
in
Wow.
January sometime. And it will explain why the city of Kalanor is so important to the undead.
But you didn't call it the city of the day?
Yes, it is the city of Dead, the great elven necropolis.
Wow. Man.
And with that, you know that you have a ghost friend that will be there to kind
Who
of help
sucked
you.
me off.
Who suck you off? Oh, she does
What?
explain that. She says to maintain corporalness and sometimes make attacks, she has to draw on the life force of the nearby person.
In the graveyard.
Oh right, she stole
Yeah.
some life.
That's why it was
Right.
funny when you first did the detection. I said, "Do I have to say what time it is?" And then it was like, "No, it's just you just have to say the where it is."
So, but the ghost has been traveling with us
Yes.
into the
No, she could not time travel.
what?
Ghost
Oh,
can't
in
time
the
travel.
Is that the
graveyard.
present?
Oh yeah, she's been with you since the graveyard.
Is it the
But the
present?
graveyard was
John?
time
Yes, the
travel.
presence
No,
that John
the graveyard was
detected.
normal.
Yes.
With the fire orb,
The,
remember?
the weird area.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
The
ah,
heist.
John
Yeah.
made the detection, and then I had to reveal that there was something there. But it never actually bothered any of you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
were
we should have
just like-
followed up on that.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we were at a graveyard.
You
We were
at
just
the
like,
graveyard.
oh, Casper.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
No, but then there was another time where you detected it as well, again.
I don't remember that time.
Yeah, because every time it's been detected,
When we
Kevin's
did
been
this-
like,
when we did
Yeah.
this.
yeah, there's a ghost. Anyway.
Whenever Damal does her like,
Oh, yeah,
detect-
primal.
yeah, her primal thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with that, we will...
To be honest, the primal awareness is pretty shitty.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not sure whether you detect all the things in that area.
No,
or
you just get
specified.
told which of these things are within
Yeah.
1 mile of you. That's all
Yeah.
it tells you.
Yeah.
It's like, within 1 mile? Really? That's it? That's all I know?
Yeah.
No, hers is extended if it's favorite enemy or something. Right?
Within the
Favorite
favorite terrain.
Oh, favorite terrain.
But that's 6
So
miles
it's
still.
6 miles.
It's like, that's even worse. And now,
It's even
6
more
miles? What point do I have to do anything within a 12-mile diameter circle?
Yeah. Well,
I guess if you're looking for some.
Doesn't even give you a direction.
wrapping up tonight.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for watching this year again. If you've enjoyed the content, please follow the stream. Thank you, Togebi, for following. I just see that pop up now. Thank you. And if you could be so kind as to jump through to the YouTube where all of the past episodes for this are, and hit subscribe, that'd be great, because then we can try and get this this vanity URL that we're after, which we'll do accidental heroes on the YouTube. There's no point in doing another Twitch because everyone just comes here anyway. But yeah, no, thank you for the support, and we will be back next year sometime.
Yep. Have a good new year.
Yeah, happy holidays. Enjoy the new
Stay
year.
safe.
Stay safe, especially if you're in a country which isn't as
COVID free.
fortunate as we are
Yeah.
in New Zealand. We I'm
Yeah, I was
thinking
watching
about
the
you
America's
guys
Cup
as,
thing, like
yeah.
the televising. There's no social distancing.
yeah.
Everyone is just...
Yeah.
Wait,
We're
what country
actually
is it?
thinking about you
Yeah.
guys way
Oh,
more.
They had
fine.
like a race this
Then-
morning.
Oh,
or
we're
yesterday.
we're
something.
fine.
Yeah. All right.
New Zealand beat Italy or something like that.
Peace.
Yeah.
Thanks all.
Take care.
Yeah.